Good morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning on this Friday, October 15th. Here are today's top headlines.
A swinging strike three.
Oh my goodness, champagne showers for the boys in blue. The Dodgers beat the Giants in advance to the NLCS. The dramatic ending to Game 5 coming up.
And former President Bill Clinton hospitalized in Southern California. We're live with the latest on his condition.
Plus, strong Santa Ana winds making their way to Southern California, increasing the risk of wildfires. The early edition of the Ktla 5 Morning News starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Lena Bovian. I'm in for Chris Schauble today in the early edition of the KTLA 5 Morning News.
Here we are. I can't believe we made it to Friday.
30 seconds out.
Two girls right here on the desk. We're going, wait a minute. Last night, the big game. We have so much to talk about. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm Megan Tellis. And for Megan Henderson, we're going to start things off with weather and Mr. Henry DiCarlo. You and I walked into the station together this morning. Mr. Henry, you're wearing blue, so that's good. Go Dodgers.
Oh, yeah. Great win, right? Great win. And I don't know that we walked in. I think one of us was running.
Okay, one of us was skipping ever so gingerly to get this hair done. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's because we love it so much.
And we were up so late watching all 9 innings of that game last night. I can't believe still in that last inning what happened.
Exciting 9th inning, exciting series, game, all that good stuff. Now we start talking about weather with the winds coming back. And look at the temperatures. Boy, they are jumping up there. 90 degrees for a downtown high today. 84 along the coast. Now we have those wind advisories. They have been issued yesterday for today. And perhaps those winds kind of lingering in through your Saturday morning. But the winds definitely here in some spots. We're seeing gusts up to 25 in the Inland Empire. We're seeing higher gusts in through LA, Ventura, and parts of Santa Barbara County. So we've been talking about these winds for the end of the week, and here we are at the end of the week, and it looks like nothing has changed. If anything, maybe those winds a tad stronger in some spots. So we'll tackle that. We'll talk about your weekend and a nice cool down, a very fall-like week next week. We'll give you all those details on the 7-day in just a few moments. Ginger, good morning. I know you're happy.
Oh, yeah, well, a little sleepy as well. My goodness, what a game, and everything leading up to it as well, right? Just all the way down to all the changes, that kind of thing. So very exciting. We have so much going on at this hour, though. We want to make sure you know about your drive. This really busy stretch of the 5 freeway, the southbound side, the connector to the 10 East. And we're talking about a signaler that was issued with a semi on its side, and that is so busy. So what would I do? I take the 5 freeway south to the 60 East. So easy peasy, right? And then you can continue into East LA. If you need beyond that 10, then you'll go 710 north up to that 10 freeway. And then continuing on wherever you need to go, 57 southbound side. Let's move you here to look at that south right here at about Pathfinder Road. So the wreck with a big rig. Sounds like one vehicle careened down the embankment, so they have the lane stopped, but there may be a secondary crash in the exact same spot. So because of that, that drive looking real slow for the stretch of the 57 freeway that at this hour should be nice and quiet. We'll keep track of it, of course, for you on this Friday. I'll send it back to you, ladies.
Thanks, Ginger. So the boys are blue are one step closer to the World Series after knocking off the Giants, as we knew they would, in a historic rivalry showdown by the Bay.
Oh, that is right. My hands, I think, are still sweating.
I didn't watch the game.
Okay, well, we're going to get through it. The NLDS came down to a roller coaster Game 5. It was a chess match of epic proportions, tied at 1-1 into the 9th inning. You're watching now is up to Cody Bellinger with 2 runners on base. He comes through with a huge single to right center. That's when Turner scores to make it 2-1 Dodgers, and then Max Scherzer came in on 2 days rest to close the show. Tying run on first, and with 2 strikes, he gets Wilmer Flores to go around, and then a check swing for strike 3. Ball game, baby. That's when I hit up Ginger Chat going, are you kidding me? We're advancing. Replay shows it was a questionable call. Yes, we all know this, but the Dodgers ended up winning, okay, 2-1, advancing to the NLCS to take on the Atlanta Braves. Manager Dave Roberts talked about the series right after the game. Listen.
The Dodgers are one better.
We poured everything we could into this series, and it took everything we had to beat these guys. But we have a day to reset, and now our focus turns to the Braves.
A swing
That's right. Game 1 of the NLCS is tomorrow in Atlanta. First pitch at 5:07.
Wow, so many people waking up happy this morning. Stay with KTLA for continuing coverage as the Dodgers continue their postseason run. Rashawn Haylock will have more on game highlights starting at 5 a.m. this morning, and Eric Spillman is live from San Francisco throughout the morning as well.
And I hear he has a great bet with his uncle, so now we need to know what he gets out of this. Here we go. All right, developing this morning out of the city of Orange, that is where former President Bill Clinton has been hospitalized since Tuesday.
He is being treated at UCI Medical Center for non-COVID-19 related infection. KTLA's Carlos Herrera is live with the latest this morning. Carlos.
Yeah, good morning, ladies. The former president waking up here this morning, recovering at UCI Medical Center. He's been given antibiotics and fluids as well and is now being closely monitored in the intensive care unit. Let's get you over to some video shot just a few hours ago. This is new video this morning of the former Secretary of State and the former president's wife, Hillary Clinton. She was seen leaving UCI entrance with Secret Service agents and without the former president. Sky 5 also overhead earlier yesterday, capturing what appeared to be several Secret Service vehicles parked in front of the hospital. Those vehicles remain here this morning. Mr. Clinton's spokesperson saying the 75-year-old former commander-in-chief was admitted to the hospital Tuesday after feeling fatigued at an event for the Clinton Foundation. He's now in the hospital, quote, to receive treatment for a non-COVID related infection. He is on demand and in good spirits. CNN reporting he's being treated for a possible blood infection known as sepsis, saying a urinary tract infection may have spread to his bloodstream, noting that he's in the ICU for privacy reasons, not the state of his condition. Director of infection disease experts here at Dignity Health, Dr. Suman Radhakrishna says, with the president's septic, it was very important that he receive medical attention as soon as he did.